What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll wrap up the Gauntlet Series for the Google Pixel Buds Pro. Their final opponent will be the Sony LinkBuds S. This ought to be very interesting head-to-head as the other ones were. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we're back in the final battle. We got the LinkBuds S going heads up against the Google Pixel Buds Pro, the new kid on the block. Uh, let's see what they got going on. First of all, the price for the Pixel Buds Pro, they come in, excuse me, at $199.99. You can get them on Google Store or at Amazon. For the Sony LinkBuds S, they originally came out also at $199, but you can see you can catch them on sale here and there for as low as $149 as of right now. I've only seen them at $199 recently, so but you may get lucky. Of course, I'll leave links in the description for all the sites you can get these from, in case you want to are interested in acquiring one or both of these earbuds. All right. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and roll into the specs. For the Sony LinkBuds, they are supporting. They have Bluetooth 5.2. As far as codecs, they go from SBC, AAC, and LDAC. As far as ANC, they do have it. It's not the industry leading as the XM4s, but it is very good, very very good. Okay, as far as battery life, you can get up to 6 hours on the earbuds, and with up to additional 20 hours with the case. The case does support quick charge. 5 minutes would get you up to an hour or 60 minutes, whatever, however they want to label it. Get you that up to an hour. I'm gonna say up to an hour of playback time. Unfortunately, the case does not support wireless charging, and as far as it does support fast pairing, I believe, because I never had a problem with them pairing up. But I'm gonna say it does. It does have it documented, but I believe it does. And as far as water resistance, the earbuds themselves are rated at IPX4. There is no multi-point pairing with these earbuds, um, so that's basically it for them as far as specs. Now moving over to the Pixel Buds Pro, again, not again, but their Bluetooth version is 5.0. Their codecs is AAC and SBC. They do have uh, active noise canceling. As far as battery life, you can get up to 11 hours on the earbuds with an additional up to 31 hours with the case. That's some great playback time for these guys. Of course, the case does support quick charge. 5 minutes will get you an hour with ANC on. 15 minutes will get you 3 hours of playback time. All right. As far as water resistance, the earbuds themselves are rated at IPX4, whereas the case is rated at IPX2. Excuse me. There's not too many cases out there that are actually have any type of water resistance rating. All right. Moving on. As far as special features, the earbuds do have fast pairing, multi-point pairing and connecting, and also you can utilize the Google Translate feature if you're using if you have like one of the Pixel phones or anything like that. They will be Google will release the spatial audio feature coming this fall for the earbuds as well as the graphic equalizer. All right. So with all that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the earbuds. We're gonna pull each of them out and see what they look like. We got that. All right. As we can see, two uh, totally different type of style. Obviously, I would go as far as to say that ear, the Pixel earbud seems to be a little bit bigger than the Link Buds S. Um, as far as overall surface, the Link Buds S are very small despite the form factor. Uh, these things feel good in the air, as you can tell. I like the matte black and gray contrast. Um, Definitely take design hints from the XM4. Um, it's just it's a good feeling earbud. Um, I'm very surprised with it. Um, but I just like the way it feels, even though I like a bigger earbud, but these guys work out tremendously. As we take a look at the Pixel Bud Pro, again, looks it's like I said, it's a little bit bigger than the LinkBuds S, but I do like the black and gray contrast. They got the ergonomic shaping with the round tail end that fits into the ear into your ear canal, and of course with the proper tip, you get great seal. That helps with noise canceling as well as audio. Same with the LinkBuds S. I went with a bigger ear tip on that one. Um, but I just a very compact uh, package here. What we're gonna do is let me go ahead and grab my phone and show you some pictures of the earbuds in the ear, so that way you can get a general idea of what they look like in ear. Bear with me just a second here. I got a bunch of. All right, we're gonna take a look first off at the Pixel Buds Pro. This is how they look in the ear. As you can see, takes up the entire ear well, fits in there perfectly. Um, Very light. Uh, they they just feel fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and take a look at the excuse me, at the LinkBuds S. I don't, so I guess I'll go ahead and put them in my ear here. I thought I had a picture of these in my ear, but apparently I do not. So we're gonna go ahead and pop a picture right now, just so that you guys can see what they look like. All right. Okay, and this is how they sit in the ear. Sorry about that delay. Um, but as you can see, they sit in. They seem a little bit bigger than the Pixel Buds Pro, but in terms they're not. They just sit real well in the ear. They fill up the ear, what the ear canal here, the ear well rather, as I call it, and of course, again another very light earbud. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and take a look into each app. We're going to start off with the LinkBuds S. We're going to get them paired up, dive into their app, and see what they got. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. As you can see, we got the LinkBuds S already paired up. So let's go ahead and dive into their app. Okay, let's see. Go into the headphones app. All right. So now, as you can see, actually, you know what? Let me get this mic a little bit closer. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the lighting. All right, as you can see here, we got you got the name of the link of your earbuds there at the top, LinkBuds S. They have the codec that you're using, which is AAC. And of course, you got pictures of the earbuds and the case, and of course, the battery levels of all three. All right, moving on. You got your status controls. Of course, you got your adaptive control. If you tap on that, you can go in and make different changes. You can turn it off and on. You can go and select different types of locations. If you want to have different noise canceling profiles or presets rather, as well as your equalizer presets. You can go ahead and do that. All right, and of course, right here you have your audio controls, play, pause, skip, and reverse tracks, and you also have your volume slider. Okay, if you go over to sound, of course, you can do change your ambient sound control. We have it set for noise canceling. You can do ambient sound, and you can turn off the feature altogether. Scrolling down here, you can go to select speak to chat. You can turn that on. If you turn it on, every time you talk when the music's playing, it will either pause the music or lower your overall volume. I think it pauses the music and then after about 10 seconds or so of not talking, the music resumes. All right. I think you can also go ahead and make adjustments here as to how long you want to do. But let me see. So I'm gonna do this real quick. You can go ahead and set it up. I have it set for 5 seconds whenever I use it. All right, so we're gonna go turn that off. All right, of course you got your equalizer here. Right now I have it turned off, but you can go in and hit the down arrow, and you got different types of settings. You got 2 custom settings that you can select from. Then you can also go to off. You have bright, sighting, mellow. You have all these different ones. Whoops. And then of course you got different types presets that you can use. And of course, if you hit the gear here, you got a graphic equalizer that you can go ahead and make your own. And of course, you got a clear bass enhancement slider that you can utilize as well. All right, moving on. Of course, you've got your 360 audio setup here. That's if you're into the if you use a 360 or reality audio service with your earbuds. Um, I don't, but basically you can go through it and analyze your ear shape and then give you a good profile sound set, and then you can go ahead and utilize it then. Okay. As far as Bluetooth connection quality, I have it set for stable connection because I do not have a phone that supports LDAC. If you do, you want to go ahead and prioritize sound quality, and then you can go ahead and rock out with that. And of course, you got the DSEE uh, diameter. I think it's another format to help you with compressed audio. If you have that feature where you can do that, you can go ahead and turn that on. And if you like compressed audio files and stuff like YouTube and things like that nature, it will give you the best audio from them. All right, moving on. You got your system here. Of course, you got your voice assistant. You can go and tap that down. You can say do not use. I have mine on do not use because I learned that if you turn that off, you can then use your earbuds independently with the Sony earbuds in. All right. And then, of course, you got your controls here as far as your touch controls. You tap on the gear. You can control single tap, double tap, triple tap, and tap and hold for left and right. You can go ahead and make concessions. Your except for on the left, you get the tap and hold feature. On the right, you do not. So you want to make sure that you have it set accordingly. Yes, I want to edit that. All right. So then, of course, you got your ambient sound controls. Again, this will tell you exactly which one when you're going through the ambient sound check on your single tap here on my left one. It tells you which ones you want to cycle through. I have it just through noise canceling and ambient sound. I don't give the off an option there. But you may want to do it however you want to. All right. Of course, then you have your quick access. You got double tap and then triple tap. So if you go and hit the gear button here, you can go ahead and do a quick access, and then endo access. This is for Spotify and endo rather. That way, if you double tap on the ear or triple tap the earbud, it will automatically turn on those services for you. All right, okay, keeping it moving. You got optimal ear tips, so that's like a testing there, where you can put it in. You hit start, you go in and you put them on. You then hit the wearing test, and then it will test to see test your ear tips, see if you need a bigger set or a smaller set. All right, auto power off. This is basically it turns off the earbuds. Excuse me. If they're not worn for a certain amount of time, they will turn off the earbuds automatically to save battery life. Right now, I have mine that do not turn on. I don't know why, but I'll turn that back on. I usually keep that on. That way, it saves battery life and everything. All right. As far as pause when headphones are taken off, always turn that on. Again, saves on battery life. And of course, you get voice and notification guide. You can go ahead and switch to English, but if you want a different language, you can go ahead there and you have several different languages. All right. Of course, you got your automatic download for software. That's for software updates and everything. If you want to do that, you turn that on, and I have mine on. It always turns it on no matter where I'm at, even if I'm not on my own Wi-Fi. Or you can just say only when I'm on Wi-Fi, go ahead and download automatically. All right, and then of course you got initialize settings. You can go in here. You can initialize different headset app and headphone settings. You tap on that. You can go ahead and say you initialize all these type of things, adaptive sound control, 360 reality, everything. You can go ahead and definitely go and get these things set up. It's a very detailed option. I would go ahead and take time to look into those ones if you're interested in that. Then of course, oops, let me go ahead and close this. We go into services. Again, this is for your like your Spotify's and your Endel. And of course, you can go ahead and get into these into your settings here as far as, and of course you got ingress too. And I don't use any of these music service streaming services or anything like that, so I haven't really dove into this section. But I know this is where you can go in and access your specific accounts and have it tied into the app for your earbuds, and then you can go ahead and use it that way. All right. So let's go ahead, keep going. If you look, notice down here at the bottom, I got some red dots here. This is activity. This just tells you, give me, I got badges. Let me go ahead and hit next, next. All right, close. This just tells you basically your performance, how you do, how often you use your earbuds. Just gives you some things to work at obtaining and stuff like that. It's fun. It's fun. And then of course you go in here, you got your tips and trick, your tips and everything. Information tells you when there's latest updates or anything like that. And then of course you go into tips. It tells you tips on safe listening and everything when it comes to utilizing and using the earbuds. Okay. And then let's see what else is in here. I think that's it in there. Yep. And then we go over to we're back here. Now, if you look up here, you got the three dots here. You tap on that, you go in, you get your tutorials for the LinkBuds S. Then, of course, you get your LinkBuds versions, LinkBuds S versions. You can back up your information and your settings for this earbud. And if you have to replace them, you can just restore them back to the new earbuds. That's a very good feature. You can launch the Music Center for this app. I think that will take you back into the excuse me, into the Spotify area and everything like that. And of course, you got about this app and help if you need any further assistance. Okay, and that is a quick walkthrough of a very deep, very detailed app, headphone app for the LinkBuds S. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these swapped out, pair up the Google Pixel Buds Pro, and take a dive into their app. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Google Pixel Buds Pro all paired up. So let's go ahead and dive into their app. All right. So once you're in, you can see you got the name of your earbuds at the top, active notification there. You got pictures of your left, right earbuds and your case and their battery levels on each of them. Okay, let's start up at the very top. You got the three dots here. You hit on that. Then you got your options for My Device. Will give you a list of all your Pixel devices that you have. Then, of course, there you got Help and then Send Feedback. And of course, with this little pencil here, you can go ahead and change the name of the earbuds if you like. Okay, now moving down, you got your Google Assistant. You tap on that, you can go ahead and set up your Google Assistant, do some device diagnostic, device settings. You can see battery levels and everything like that. You got some tutorials that you can go and take a look at. And you got spoken notification. You can go in there. Um, you can go ahead and turn on whatever you want to get like a spoken notification of whatever app. If you get like a notification up here in your notification bar, it will let you know that. Okay, then of course you can get set up where you can say "Hey Google" and it'll wake up your Google Assistant. And I'm surprised it didn't turn on with mine. I said that. And of course you can play start sound. That's basically when you pull them out, it gives you that little chime. And of course, you can turn off Google Assistant if you like. And of course, down here you get more information. You got your status, make and model. Then of course you got your support. You can go into your help, uh, send feedback back to Google to improve the earbuds. You got your open source licensing, safety and warranty, and regulatory information. And of course, you can you can opt to send diagnostic information to Google about the earbuds or not. I chose to do that because it only betters the earbuds when they do updates. All right, moving on. You got your find device. If you lose an earbud here or anything, like in the couch or somewhere, you can go and use that to locate it. It will have the earbuds give an audible sound, so that way you can locate them. I have a plane flying overhead there, so forgive me, guys, if you hear that. All right, this just passed over. All right, so now you got your touch controls. All right, so right here, these are just basically your touch controls. They're just telling you what you can do with the swipe gestures, single, double, triple tap. The only one you can customize is the touch and hold feature. All right, so you can do that for each the left and the right ear. So I have mine for the right ear. It activates noise controls, so I have my active noise canceling and everything like that. Then of course for my left ear, it'll bring up my assistant. All right, so you can change that to whatever you like. You got options here, so then you can go ahead and do that. That's pretty good. So that, but unfortunately, you cannot change the your tap functions or your swipe functions. All right, so moving on, you got your sound. This is where you have your sound ID. Right now, I like to have that on noise canceling. It won't turn it on because don't have the earbuds in right now. But if you turn the volume EQ on, I have it turned off for the sound test. But if you turn that on, what happens is it's an automatic EQ that adjusts based on the volume level that of the earbuds. Um, I don't like it, but I leave it off for the testing here. All right, so moving on, you got your ear tips test similar to the LinkBuds S app, where you put the earbuds in, you run the test. It'll let you know if you need to move up to the next step up in earbuds or drop down to a smaller earbud tip in order to get a better seal. All right, and then of course you got more settings here. If you tap on that, you can turn on your in-ear detection, which basically means if you take the earbud in take the earbud out, audio pauses, put it back in, audio resumes. It gives you firmware update, about information, tips and support, email notifications if you want to get email notifications, have it voiced to you over the earbuds. You can send feedback to Google about the Pixel Buds. And of course, you got your safety and regulatory information here as well. All right, and of course, down here you got auto switching. You can turn that on. Allows you to switch between paired devices. And then of course you got multi-point. You allows you to be connected to two devices at the same time. You I don't know if you can have one without the other as far as audio switching and multi-point, but I know when the update came, they both came together. So that is a quick run through of the Pixel Buds Pro app. What we're going to do now is we're going to go through. We're going to have a mic test for both earbuds right now. So stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sony LinkBuds S in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Google Pixel Buds Pro in a crowded location.
All right, we back in. We got the LinkBuds S already paired up for the sound test. We'll go ahead and jump into one of my favorite songs for the first one, which is Babyface's Whip Appeal. We at max volume. Let's go. Again, great bass. I'm getting good separation for the instruments. Okay. Vocals are okay. They could be a little bit more cleaner. but a very balanced sound coming out of these earbuds. I like the bass. I really do like the bass. Sony's known for their bass in their earbuds. I really do like it. Okay. That was a very balanced sound. Um, like I said, the vocals could be little more cleaner. You got good sound separation. Um, it, but you had a good balance there. They got loud. They got a nice volume level, max volume level. It's very nice, not overbearing or anything like that. It was just it's like right at the perfect level for for maximum sound. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna go into. Let me back up here. All right, we're gonna go into another song here. Let me see. Let me find my. I'm gonna find my favorites. All right, I did my search. Huh, where my favorites at? I have my favorites here. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. My favorites. All right, here we go. And you know what? Yeah. All right, we'll do. We're gonna do a Twister as. All right, max volume. Here we go. Again, good volume, good max volume. The bass is hitting. Ooh, that rumble. Yeah. Again, the vocals could be cleaner. Again, a balanced sound. But that bass is rattling. That sub bass rather, not the thump, but the sub bass underneath. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, just all right. I've got all engrossed in the song. My fault. My fault, everybody. I just got engrossed in the bass, the sub bass and the kick bass of these earbuds. It's just great sound. It was a balanced sound though, although the vocals were a little could have been a little bit more cleaner. It was a good overall sound. The like I said, they had a good volume range and a good volume max volume limit, not too overbearing again. Um, it's just that they could definitely use the EQ to clean up uh, the uh, the vocals naturally on these earbuds. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these switched out. We're going to get the Google Pixel Buds Pro in on this run, so stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Pixel Buds Pro all paired up. Let's go ahead and drop in on Babyface. Max volume, here we go. Okay, already right out the bat, got just a little bit louder, a little bit more volume than the LinkBuds S. Bass is good. The vocals are a little bit cleaner than the LinkBuds S. It seems like the treble and vocals is pushed up just a little bit above the bass, but it's still good, a good mixture. Um, you got good sound separation from the instruments. Okay, the vocals were cleaner uh than the LinkBuds S. Um, it seemed like they again, like I said, I said it already. It seemed like they have the natural treble and mids pushed up just maybe a tick higher above the bass. It's like I said, it's still a good sound altogether. It just to my ear, it feels that way. Um, but it's still a really good sound. I it's going to be hard to decide between the two outside of the vocal clarity. Um, other than that, they're pretty much are running a dead heat here. So let me go. We'll go back into Twister, and here we go. Again, again, vocals are clear. Okay, the bass is good. You got that rumble, but I okay. This it's a good sound. Okay, all right. It's a very good sound. Let me get some of this chorus here. I'm trying to. I'm listening to the bass and I'm trying to figure out which one sound better. I mean, it's a good bass line. You get hit the sub bass, but okay, it's got good bass. Um, it was a tough. The vocal clarity definitely is better on the Pixel Buds Pro. You got good sound separation. You know what? Let me save this for my final thoughts. What I'm gonna do? Let me go ahead and get these cleaned up in there. This area cleaned up, and I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts. We're gonna break this down, and I'm gonna show you who I'll run with if I had to choose between the two. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts on the Google Pixel Buds Pro, going head to head rather against the Sony LinkBuds Pro. Now, this one it lived up to what I thought it would be. Um, both of them sound really great with the two sample songs that we used. Uh, as far as overall volume, I will give it to uh the Link Buds S, or excuse me, the Galaxy Buds Pro. Get the nod on overall volume. Um, as far as bass, I would have to give it to the Link Buds S. The bass on them was just better. Not by much, but it was better. I have to give them credit. I have to give them the win on that. As far as vocal clarity, the treble and mids, I would definitely have to give it to the Pixel Buds Pro. Um, it was just a much the vocals on both songs was just much cleaner than on the LinkBuds S. They on LinkBuds S they seemed kind of uh I don't want to say muffled, but muddy as far as the vocals were concerned. Um, other than that, um, both of them were really good. Uh, like I said, like I said, this lived up to its what I thought it would be as far as going head to head uh between these two. So the bottom line is who would I go with if I had to pick the two? Um I think I would definitely have to go with the Pixel Buds Pro on this one. Um Although the bass was good, it wasn't as good as the LinkBuds S. Um, but it was serviceable. It wasn't like it was next to no bass on them. It was good bass. It's just not as good as theirs. But other than that, the vocal clarity was better. Uh, max volume, best was better, and of course, you got to the extra features and the wireless charging case. Pretty much put that over the top. As far as between these two earbuds here, not taking anything away from the LinkBuds S. These are still a very good set of earbuds. Um, I do pull out as in just like any of my other earbuds that I've had in this gauntlet and any other gauntlet, they do get play in my rotation. Some days I just feel like just pulling these out and just give them a nice little run all day. Um, they they do sound, uh, I do it mainly if I'm like I want to be kicked in the head with some serious bass, and my XM4s is on the charger. I just grab these up and they pretty much pick up the pace with from their bigger brother. But definitely a good pair of head earbuds. All right. With that being said, it was a great gauntlet. Whoops, I done got something started. All right, playing around with these earbuds and automatically the Google Pixel Buds did that. All right, so like I said, with that being said, it was a great Gauntlet series for the Pixel Buds Pro. Gave you some of the more popular earbuds and one that's not so popular, but like I said, is a shocker, is a sleeper when it comes to these things. When it comes to the earbuds, the Noble Falcon ANCs, you guys got to you got to take a look at them. They're the sleepers out here. All right. So with that being said, this wraps it up. Thanks for coming out and seeing and hollering at your boy. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to continue with us on this journey, go ahead and hit subscribe and then go ahead and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when I'm dropping new videos. Uh, I got another Gauntlet series coming up. I'm not going to tell you what earbuds they are, but I've had these ones for a while, and it's long overdue that these guys get some shine and go up against uh some of my best earbuds. So again, you can thanks for coming out. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Ron on Tech. That way you'll be notified. I do usually put out little announcements as to new video coming out on those channels, so that way you'll be another way to be notified when to expect the video. Again, thanks again for coming out and seeing and hollering at your boy, and I see you on the next one. Peace.